Hey everyone, I'm Clifford today. I'm wearing a hat just because, people say that I'm that guy that wears hats, and so I realized that I never really wore one in a video. So I'm doing it now just to show you guys that I'm a hat guy. Today, once again, we're going to be starting a new series. And this one is honestly just gonna be random fun stuff that has to do with Christian music or anything really, but it's just gonna be not a review or an IMO or whatever. It's just gonna be for fun, and it's going to be called FFH. And I know what you're thinking. Do you mean FFH like the Christian band from the late 90s and or early 2000s? Yes, although I don't remember what their name stood for. I think it's FFH. I think it means something like for the Father, Him. But this series stands for fun, honestly.
One of these days.
I realize that this channel has kind of become like all those youth group names that the names have to have an acronym, like Cage. Christians are going everywhere. It was a really weird phase. I'm sure it's still going on for a lot of youth groups. But today, what we are going to be looking at is awkward Christian album covers, and I'm really excited about this. This comes from sadanduseless.com, and I've already seen a few of them, but it's been a while, but it's just amazing. So I'm going to be reviewing Christian album covers, and Okay, so this chick, she's pretty normal looking compared to the other two. This, however, I know that it was a popular hairstyle back in the day, but it's just one of those things, one of those styles that you look back and you're like, why? Like with some styles from like the 80s or 70s or 60s, you can be like, okay, that I can see how that was cool. But just the big hair thing, and it's not working, especially for this chick right here. This one over here, I can't help it, but she looks like Stephen Fry with glasses and a wig. I can't unsee it. The unseen hand. Yep. Charla and Tommy McNeely. At first I thought it said McFeely. That would have been funny. The unseen hand. Oh, yeah, they're making us hold hands. We love each other. I do love my sister. There's just a whole lot going on here. Jesus and Superman by Reverend Danny Nance. Okay, so you got the Guitar Hero thing going on here, leading to what looks like a wood carving of Jesus. In fact, all these characters look like they're wood carvings. I don't even know what's going on here. They're like becoming one. Are they the Trinity? That's just so weird. And Reverend Danny Nance, like, is this a sermon thing? I don't know. Maybe Reverend Danny has a pretty awesome album. I mean, if the cover and the title say anything, what does Jesus and Superman have to do with each other? I don't know. It's just, and these guys are just kind of nightmarish. Neil Grant Vosburg. Good for him for keeping the red color consistent, the red color look. God's best. I'm not sure about that, Neil, but this one, I know it looks normal at first. Somewhat normal at first glance compared to the other albums. Like, you take a look at this guy, it's like, alright, you can see that they're matching. And you take a look at these two, it's like, alright. But this guy, he cracks me up for some reason. He's just got such a wide and stocky kind of build, and like the hair and the outfit just aren't. just aren't helping him. He touched. See, this is a good example of Christians. We need to cut it out with some of the Christianese, especially more specifically when it comes to being around non-church people, because some of the things that we say can be pretty weird out of context, and this is no exception. I'm so sorry, Greg. I'm sure he regrets this. Terms like pouring into people and he touched me, let's just try to keep that on the down low, you know. Don't name an album after Christianese phrases. Uncle D. Good old Uncle D. Oh, please, why would you call yourself that? This is representative of a trend that seemed to be going on from like the 70s to the 80s, maybe even into the 90s, but Christians and some like kids program stuff were fascinated with these ventriloquist dolls.
Yeah, I wish I could sing. You do, huh? Oh, yeah. I bet you do too, huh?
She looks just like him, but with a wig on. I don't know what it was with us Christians liking these things. Like okay, there was some of it that I could get down with, like Charlie McCarthy, but I didn't really watch the show. It was an old TV show. My family, we used to have satellite radio, and we listened to radio classics, and they had the Charlie McCarthy show on. But that was more just listening, and it was just funny.
Say, are you enjoying this ride? It's okay. Can't you go a little faster in this thing? Well, we're moving right along as it is. After all, we just passed 3 cars. Yeah, but they were parked. Oh, I see.
But looking at them is kind of weird. God's chosen puppet. And you look really happy about it, too. Mike Crane. Karatist Preacher. This isn't a bad cover. It just makes me really want to check this album out. Look at this. Like, I'm sure he's not. Maybe he is actually really chopping those blocks. I don't know. They look like they're in motion, about to fall. Could be the best Christian album of all time, and I'm just missing out. Hotline to Heaven. First of all, why is everything on fire? I thought it was about heaven. Make it seem like that it's hell. I don't know, I'm just getting mixed messages here. Randy, Danny, and Judy. See, here we go again with the ventriloquist dolls. And oh my. Do you guys remember that old Twilight Zone episode where the ventriloquist was like slowly becoming his doll, and it was vice versa for the doll? And it was like the creepiest thing.
A funny thing happened to me on the way over to the club tonight. I met this broad. Oh, now, Jerry, you don't mean broad. You mean lady. Oh, look, chum, you just write the jokes and I'll tell them, okay? Well, anyway, I met this broad coming down the street. It was you mean lady.
That's what's happening right here. Beverly is turning into Eric. I think so. It's too good. Amen. Oh my gosh. It's like Mars Attacks right here. Man, why was the big hair a thing? Why? How was it supposed to? I mean, maybe it did look good on some people, and these are just examples of people that it did not look good on. Here we go. More Mars Attacks. Barren Cross. Oh, I've heard of them. I mean, this totally looks like my old band of us trying to be cool on our photo shoots. But I just want to know what is going on with their outfits. It's like they were all put in dishwasher and someone like left a razor blade in there. And they're like, well, this is all we got. And this is the only chance that we have to do this photo shoot. So Satan is for real. Just singing a song, dying in hell. What the heck? The Miracle at My House. Okay, so I mean, judging from the title, I want to be a little careful because the miracle at my house might be referring to whatever happened with this girl. I gotta say, the lighting and everything does not help anything. It just makes it look creepy. And also, what is she holding? A little thing, a stick, I don't know, and what is it, bazooka or bowling ball pin? I don't know. I just have questions. The singing evangels. Yep. Well, that's that's all for awkward Christian albums. Thanks, sadanduseless.com. Maybe I'll do this again if you guys send any suggestions for bad Christian albums. Be careful though, because there are some Christian albums out there that are fake. But just
Hey guys, thanks for watching this video. In just a few seconds, you're going to be seeing some link to some other videos on my channel right now. So go check them out. Go click on those videos. I got a podcast. I got other videos. Please subscribe. Thank you.